Money ain't shit without game. They say all money, good money, but if you a dummy and spent, a fool and his money shall soon be parted. If you hang around 9 broke niggas, you bound to be the 10. Niggas handing out their cash cause they too weak-hearted. What's up, y'all? I'm back, and I'm gonna be doing a video on a sublimation shirt today. This is actually gonna be one of my designs with my logo. It's basically a promotional shirt. So I just want to show you a little bit here. I use Silhouette Studio for it. I like it. It's just real simple, so I can move around and get everything done as quick as possible. And so I got my design all laid out. This would actually be the back of the shirt, and then I'm gonna use this one right here for the front. Something real simple and plain, but gets the point across. What I'm basically gonna do now is I just need to print it. But when you're printing it, you need to know that sublimation is gonna go in reverse. I don't have it in reverse here, but I have my printer already set up. So when I come over here, it won't be this printer. I use the Epson 7710, and this is a printer that I actually set up to sublimate with. You know, I didn't buy it where it was sublimation ready. I had to make it that way. And if you guys want to see a video on that, you can go ahead and request it. You know, it is quite a bit of a process, but I can do that. I can show you exactly how it is, and if you're interested, then you know you want one set up for you to sublimate with, you know, you can get at me, email me, or hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, something like that, and we can talk about it. So let me go here and I'll show you right here. That's the one that says ready. So go into my preferences, and I already have it set up right here where it says sub real. And if you come over here, you see how this changed to 11 by 17 because that's the size of the paper that I'll be using on this shirt. So here with everything else, you just leave it as plain paper, and then the quality is set to high. And where are we at? And right here, as you can see, it says reverse order. So it's going to reverse it for me. I don't have to worry about flipping it, because whenever you do the shirt, you have to lay it down. You're going to lay it down flat, and then it will actually come out in the right orientation. Okay, so let me go ahead and print this. And once that's done, I'll come back to you and I'll bring everything over to my press and we'll take it from there. Alright, so now I got my design all printed out. That's the back, like I said, and then I got the front on the shirt, which I'll show you in a second, but it did come out in reverse. And like I said, with sublimation, the print is a little like faded out looking, but once I hit it with the press, it'll bring out the colors a lot more. Let me show you the shirt. Alright, see, I got it taped on there because unlike vinyl, this is not going to just stick on the shirt, and it's not just going, you know, vinyl, you can kind of pick it up and look at it and see where you want it centered. But I did that off camera so I don't take up too much time. And over here at the press, got that butcher paper, and it was taped with that heat transfer tape, which I always use. And if you've seen my other videos, it's the same exact tape. Okay, so let me see. Got another piece of butcher paper. So with the shirts, what you gotta do is you gotta put one in here in between it. prevent anything from sinking over to the backside. You don't want the ink to go through it. You don't want it to hit that bottom, and then you don't want it to hit the back of the shirt either. But I got it taped in place pretty good, so the design shouldn't move. Alright. Got that pretty much where I want it. Everything is covered. I got the paper going side to side, and it's actually kind of covering the whole design from the inside. Now, finally, you got to take another piece and set that on top of it. And I'll be doing this at 400 degrees for 65 seconds. This is on a white polyester t-shirt. Another thing about sublimation is that it does not print in white. So if you wanted something white in your design, what you would do is like say like you wanted a square inside of this little square here, what you could do is just put a square and then just kind of have it where it's cut out, and then it would show white. It would just leave the white. It's basically what it does, because it doesn't print white. But I'll be doing more sublimation along the way, and I'll show you. Let me go ahead and get this pressed. I don't want to just leave it sitting there. But that's the only way that you could actually get white out of it. Now I did my my canopy that I use, and I bought that all white, and it's a polyester canopy top. So I'll put my logo and stuff up there, but any parts that I wanted to leave white, you just basically leave it white in the design, and then it'll pop out. And that sheet there is the same paper that I was using, the Sublimation A4 paper. That's by A-Sub, 11 by 17s, and I'm running low on those. Got to get some more. I get them from Amazon, and those are Prime items. So if you have Prime, you can get that quick. All right, got that front side done, and on there it's got a little of the design on it. Try to get that paper out of the middle. Okay, that's one way of going about it. Now let me take this off. Alright, now you see on this paper, actually some people would still use this. You can use it again, but it's gonna come out not quite as colorful as it would on the first run, but you can use it again. I don't. I just like to go ahead and be done with it. But there you go there. Got the LCT Unlimited on the front. And I'm gonna pause this for a minute, and I'll get back with you so I can do I can tape the back side up. I don't want to take too much time on that, and I'll be right back.
A few minutes later.
Alright, I got the back side of that, my front, and got the back side taped up, ready to go. So once again, like, even though I'm gonna put this back on the press, but it won't affect it. Some of the ink will come off, but it's still gonna be just as vibrant on the shirt. It's not gonna mess that part up. So I'm gonna make sure that I got my butcher paper lined up right. And we're gonna go through the same process. Even on the back side, you gotta make sure that you got the butcher paper. This is the same paper that I used actually for when I did the front. And I slipped this in the middle. This is the same paper because I looked at it and it didn't have any sublimation on it. It's just a precaution that you want to take. in case it does go through. And you basically not only ruin the shirt, but you know, you got to start all over, and I don't want to do that. All right, this one, it's got some on there which will be pretty hard to see. It's light, but it's still, you know, not something I want to do. I don't want to chance it, because even if I flipped it back upside, then it will be on the bottom of my press, or on the top actually, and I don't want that. Right, go back at it, 400 degrees, another 65 seconds, and this shirt will be done. Now, I will be doing some more videos on the sublimation with different items. Let me see if I got a hat here. I got these trucker hats, and the front of these right here are polyester, so you can do sublimation on these too. But on these different types right here, this is actually like a twill front, and this you can't do the sublimation on, and plus it's dark, so you know, you got to get something with white in the front. You can actually do it right here on the top too, on the bill, and you have you a nice hat. I did one for my son actually too, for his YouTube page. You can check him out at Enough Said TV on YouTube, and actually I think he's wearing it on his intro. Alright, see, that one got a little bit on it. Let me take this one out. Alright, and that's a done deal. Let me show you what that looked like. That's the finished product. It's basically like a business card, just something to advertise with. This is actually for a customer that's buying some LCT stuff from me, and I'm just throwing this shirt in, you know, something to do a little more promotion. And you know, that's the way you make things happen. You know, you gotta give a little to get a little. So if you like this video, it'll be more just like it. You can like this video, subscribe, come on subscribers, and leave some comments, drop a comment, or if you got a question, go ahead and ask me. I'm always available, I'm always checking my stuff, so you can go ahead and, you know, hit me up, and I'll get right back to you as soon as I can. And remember, be individual, be independent, be you. I'm out. Give you $10, but I give you 2 on the strength. Enough to get you off my back, but not to do much work. Nah, get out and get your own, nigga. Thought you was grown. Now you running around talking about a pocket full of stones. Hit the street with high hopes and this shit went wrong. Thought you should be ballin', but you ain't Jim Jones. And you like to talk about how you handle your business, but all you do is talk, nigga, still ain't did shit. Get off your ass and get up off the block. Go and get yourself some game, man, and keep it in stock. Until then, everything you do is gon' flop. Cause the game don't wait and the game don't stop. The money ain't shit without game. So get what you can get, but never you forget. The money ain't shit without game.